wild murders that have plagued this small town are over. Jill McBain, a young woman missing for 7 years, escaped a crawl space where she was being kept prisoner and alerted local law enforcement. Local police moved in to question Carl Anton Schenk, who was then killed in an exchange of gunfire. Little is known about Schenk, who grew up in the area, but was known as being a virtual recluse in a small farmhouse owned by his family for generations.
You sure you want to live here?
More over here.
This is Indiana. They don't have feng shui here. There's a car outside. Do you know anyone here?
This is where I grew up. Everybody knows everybody.
Looks like a mall cop.
There aren't any malls here. Oh. That's Arlo Wooden, town marshal.
Wait, that's the guy who shot the serial killer?
Mm-hmm. Woody, long time no see.
Howdy, Kitty. Sorry to see you back, but I'm happy to see you back. I mean, if you know what I mean.
I do.
Kitty?
It's a high school nickname. We went to high school together in Blue River Valley. This is my husband, Johnny. We met in LA.
What's up, man?
Woody's been the town marshal, like, pretty much since high school, isn't that right?
Did 2 years criminal justice at the community college, and then, yeah, pretty much.
Wait, so you don't have one of the cars with the lights that goes on here?
Yeah, but I'm getting it cleaned. We did one of them drunk driving simulations over at the high school right before prom. And the kid supposed to be killed was got ketchup all over the back seat. So I'm driving my mom's car for the next couple of days. She don't get out much.
How is she these days?
Pretty poorly. But time marches on for all of us, don't it? Hey, do you remember Tiny Hinkle?
Yeah, sure do.
Let me guess, Tiny was the fat kid?
He's not a twig now. Anyway, he took over his dad's auto repair shop up the highway there. The Amish, they bought everything around him, but he fixes up cars real good and he cleans them too if you need that.
Oh, good to know.
Tiny Winkless is still in town too. He lives at home and commutes over to the fiberglass plant.
I swear, it's like you got 2 Tinies in this town? Childhood obesity must be a problem here.
So, Woody, what can we help you with?
Kitty, you remember Jill McBain, don't you? So, this is where the magic happens.
Patients can lie down on the couch if they want to. Seems to be what everybody expects.
It's okay to sit down here?
Dude, it's where I'm planning to watch the Raiders all season if I can get them.
Well, it's what I'm leading up to, I guess. Jill. She's going to need a lot of help.
Yeah, dude.
Johnny, can you go get us a pot of coffee?
You all meet in California?
Yes. Isn't that obvious?
Takes all kinds.
So, Jill.
Ever since she's escaped, she's hardly said nothing. I just thought that... I know it ain't exactly the reason you moved back.
Well, I moved back here for 2 big reasons. One is the obvious. I inherited the family home when my dad died a couple months ago. And the other was that I thought that if I came back, I can give back and help some of these families who have had missing kids all these years.
That's a good thing. The FBI, they just started backhoeing the field behind the old house. And maybe a lot worse than anybody thinks. I got a bad feeling it's just not the white kids who went missing. It's all those Mexican families who came here to pick tomatoes and move on. Grandma, mom, dad, uncle, and all those kids out there picking. There was a story or two about those kids.
What about you?
What about me?
Carl Schenk. Aren't you the one who found him and shot him?
I didn't really find him exactly, so to speak. Jill's smart. When she got out, she kept on running until she found one of those little Amish shacks where they keep the phones at the end of the lane. She called 911 and I went to get her. But them Amish ladies had her and they weren't about to let her go until they put some pies in her. So I lit out for old Shank's place. Should have waited for county backup, but I reckon I didn't. So yeah, I put a bullet in him when he came to the door with a knife in his hand.
Was this the first time you've ever had to fire your gun?
I reckon I shouldn't sat down on this couch. No, I pulled it out once before. I was on a domestic in Milton, and Jim Norton was drinking way too much again, and he was beating on Glory, who you might remember from middle school. I think she dropped out of high school. Anyway, he was putting one on her, and he wouldn't calm down, and he went and got this little hand axe. Hell, looked like a tomahawk or some damn thing, and he started swinging. So I pulled my gun. Only that little axe got stuck in the drop ceiling in its place, and the whole thing came down on him, me, and Glory. Well, but yeah, that was the first time I ever shot somebody. He needed shooting. I'd shoot him again.
Yo.
Such.
What's up, bro?
What's up with you is the eternal question.
For real, I'm standing here watching coffee percolate.
You working the steps, though?
I got nothing else to do. I don't even have cable out here.
That's actually a dangerous thing. Grab an Uber. Go to a meeting.
Well, unless we have an Amish kid around here named Uber, we don't have Uber.
I don't like the sound of that. Look, I'm at the stadium, man, but I'll call you again tomorrow.
Ciao. So what's his name? Huckleberry gone?
Woody. And yeah, he's gone. Who was that?
No one. Hutch.
What'd he say?
He said go to a meeting.
Are you going?
We just got here yesterday.
Are you going?
What do I have in common with a bunch of hillbillies who huff paint and smoke ditchweed all day? Yeah, I'm going. Someday.
Howdy, Jill. It's Woody. A couple people tell me you've been sleeping in the park. Now, that don't freak nobody out or nothing. Everybody knows everybody. But you shouldn't be sleeping outside like that. Now, I know you stayed with your grandfather, and he's passed, and your other family's moved on, but don't you got some old friends around here?
I don't want anything over my head.
You remember Kitty Auger? She goes by Kristen Swan now, and she just moved back. And well, I think she could help you.
Yo, Saxon, I've called 3 times and only got 1 call back. What's up with that?
Johnny, I called you back. Didn't you get any of my messages?
Cell service is bad here.
Don't you still live in America?
We just moved here.
So are you working or what?
I haven't even unpacked my laptop, Sax.
So you're not working. You drove across an entire country and had nothing but time to think.
Yeah.
I heard about those Amish kids. You got those around there?
Everywhere you look.
So they do that rumspringa.
Yeah?
They can go off and do whatever they want, party, bang chicks out, get high, then they just grow their beards and go back.
Yeah, I think I've heard something about that.
Rumspringa massacre. Some Amish kid goes apeshit, puts on a hockey mask or something, you know.
Dude, I'm supposed to pitch, Sax. You're supposed to get me in front of people.
You're not making it easy, Johnny. And it's not getting any easier.
Hey, is this the NA meeting?
No, that's in here on Wednesdays. This is Thursday.
Oh, man. Are you guys playing Outcast Swords?
Yeah?
Oh, man, I haven't played that since college.
You played Outcast Swords?
Yeah, well, I mean, I was high at the time, but yeah, it was wild, man.
Man, we don't even allow energy drinks in here anymore. Not since Dagon Skinflayer over there got a little crazy in the Hall of the Mountain King.
Do you think that... Now, I was wondering if I could, maybe I could join you?
I don't know. We're all pretty into this sunken cathedral we're exploring. And we're all pretty high level.
I need something to do.
Okay. Who in the party votes that we let a new sellsword in on this quest? Really, guys? Okay, cool. You're in.
Cool. I'm Johnny.
In this room, we only go by character names. I'm Duke Dolomite of the Castle Wheatstraw, master of the 5 deadly venoms. To my left is faithful companion Dewclaw Thunderhead. Next is the lovely Princess Tangerine Dreamscape of the Rainbow Bridges. And finally, a guy you should never turn your back on amongst this group of hearties, Dagon Skinflayer, Dark Wizard of the Ebony Tower of Lost Corcosa. So, what's your name?
Oh, well, in college, my character was a fighter. His name was Blast. Blast off, Chieftain of the Silver and Gray from Dago to the Bay.
Hi, Blast.
Cool.
Jill. Can I get you some water? We have pop. We don't have a lot out right now, but our refrigerator is plugged in. We've got some ice if you want ice. We also have coffee. I've got my mom's old percolator. Do you know what those are? Water. Okay. And all the good glasses are packed away. I will be right back.
Julie, can you understand me? I'm using one of these new telegraph machines.
I understand you.
I know I ain't talked to you for a long time. I couldn't get a hold of you.
I know.
And I'm powerful sorry for that. But I talked to you all the time when you was at Grandpa Lee's, when you was a girl.
I remember.
And I told you Grandpa Lee was safe, and that he would protect you from your paw. This Scout Kitty, she's safe.
But am I safe?
The good glasses! We can talk about anything or nothing. And there are no rules. We've known each other for a long time.
Sometimes they were movies. If I was There was a cable poked down from a hole in the ceiling. It was hooked to an old TV down there. There was a DVD player up there someplace. He controlled everything. I saw a Tom Cruise movie once.
So, how was the meeting?
It was good. It was fine. How was
She's...
No, seriously, she can't hear me from up there. So, what? Does she need like a bowl of water, or maybe a bungee cord strap her in case she falls asleep up there? Oh, seriously, she can't hear me from up there. No, really. What did you guys talk about?
movies.
Makes sense. Not much else to talk about, really.
I've never done this before, but everybody knows you, Kitty, so I thought it was worth a try. Ever since everything happened, my wife moved to Indianapolis, and if she's seeing a therapist down there, well, I don't know nothing about that. My son Andy, he was one of the first to
He was one of the first to go missing.
seemed the life just started going out of the town. It did for me and his mom anyway. But that's a lot like other small towns. You know what it's like when you were young. And there were things to do. We had little businesses. We had the gas station and the bank. I know the Brayleys have already come and seen you. It was Tim Brayley what sent me here. Tim and some of the other guys would just soon burn the Sheck place to the ground if it wasn't for the other parents wondering if their kids aren't out in that back 40 somewhere. I'm not sure all us parents wouldn't just soon burn the whole town to the ground.
Hello?
It's Kristen.
Y'all ready to come back to the practice yet?
No, I got my work cut out for me out here.
I've seen the news.
Made the national news.
A killer in the heartland keeps a girl hostage in his crawl space. They've already optioned it for a movie out here. Maybe they'll get Joni to write the script.
I think he's hit a little bit of writer's block at the moment.
Fresh air and sunshine, though, am I right?
Works for some people. Hey, listen, Femi, I got a question for you. You're a colleague and a friend, and honestly, you're the only person I could think of to ask about this.
Is it Joni?
No, it's not Joni. It's about those missing kids. I've been setting up a support group for families and setting up some group therapy sessions. A lot of the parents and families have come forward, and we've been doing individual sessions too, and I've been kind of piecing some of the information together.
It's going to be hard.
Yeah, it is. A lot of these are people that I know, and brothers and sisters of the missing kids, and one thing was something doesn't track here.
Do you think there's more going on?
Have you ever heard of somebody who abducts little boys, but also grown women?
I don't know. With everything we've seen, there's still got to be more out there that we just don't know. Is there something else going on?
Gotta slay a dragon. Going into beast mode. Come on, roll big numbers. Come on, chests and gold don't steal themselves. 13, lucky 13.
Django.
No, that's some chick who's been hanging around the house, okay? She must have followed me here.
We know who that is. What's up, Django?
She was in your gaming group?
In our gaming group. She was our gaming group. Hey, Princess, get me the sheet, man. Here it is. Your character sheet. Django the Bastard. I know the last time we gamed, you thought Django was killed. But when you went away, we decided to go on a campaign to find you. Turns out, your soul was trapped in a jewel. The evil wizard Scarmiglione did it. As if you didn't suspect. When we got to the Castle of Treachery, Princess Tangerine Dreamscape was willing to trade her maidenhood to the wizard's guards in order to free you. But we fought our way out. So, you're good. I mean, none of us thought you were dead or anything. We knew. So whenever you're ready, we can work you back in. We'll play you in.
So, am I good? Roll a 13.
No, man. You whiffed.
Of course, you know, Tom Cruise saved everybody in the end.
You know, I can't say I've seen that one.
I saw that one a lot.
So it seems that movies have always meant a lot to you.
When I was a kid and things were bad at home, I went to my Grandpa Lee's house. We watched movies there.
I know from growing up in town, not from any of our sessions, that your mother committed suicide.
Grandpa Lee loved westerns, old ones. Hopalong Cassidy and Rocky Lane, who was from Indiana. I like the revisionist westerns. Bud Bedecker, the spaghetti westerns. Grandpa Lee thought black and white was easier on the eyes. But black and white was easier in general.
I'm just asking, Sax, are they making the new Sorority Graveyard movie without me?
Are you here to take the meeting?
That's not the question I'm asking.
Kinda what I'm talking about.
I gotta call you back. Man, I'm surprised we're the first people here. I assumed you guys lived here or something. It's interesting, isn't it? I mean, interesting that, you know, we have everything here, and then I see you around the house with Kristen where you got, you know, the other thing. You don't ever mention this group to, you know, in your sessions, right? You don't mention this? Do you ever talk about me to Kristen?
Why would I ever talk about you to Kristen?
What?
Nothing. I just assumed you rode here on a unicycle or something.
We've got the other boys, and that's something. And now that Shank's dead, well, my boys are away at college now. And I hate to say it, but it's been a blessing to the town. I'm glad a lot of the other families have felt like they could come here and talk to you, Kristen.
Me too.
Is it strange to be back? I mean, if it's okay to ask you questions.
I don't mind sharing if it helps you share. It's hard because I didn't realize how sick my dad was until it was too late. So I wish that was different. And to see how things have changed.
For the worse. You know, we've been working to get past it for a while now, but you can't get past it. Maybe some of the others can. Maybe even that poor Jill. She's coming here, isn't she? Didn't Woody set that up? I hope you can help her. You know, a lot of people thought she just ran away. Dad was pretty bad after her mom died. I know that Lee Norville looked after her. That was her mom's dad. But there was only so much he could do. She was always a target in school. I don't know if you remember that. Even for some of the dads, when she babysat.
I didn't know that.
And I don't want to share stories, especially since Lester Oyahog was one of the ones talked about back then, and then his son was one of the first gone. It's hard to talk ill about someone like that now. Even if they have hung on to their anger.
You're entering a dark chamber. A single beam of pale moonlight falls on an ancient sword jutting from another dragon horde.
I hope it's not a singing sword. He only likes ABBA.
For you, I'll make this sword a boy band's fan.
Like, nothing beats tabletop. Unless you had, like, one of those virtual reality simulators where it like looks like you're just sitting around a table playing RPGs?
If that happened, y'all wouldn't be sitting here. It'd be Linda Carter as Wonder Woman, and Deirdre Hall as Electra Woman, and Barbara Bain as Cinnamon Carter, and Diana Rigg as Mrs. Peel.
You mean Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow, and Rooney Mara as Lisbeth Salander, and Zhang Ziyi in Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Suzanne Plachette in The Birds, Linda Sterling in Zorro's Black Whip, Margot Kidder in Superman 2, and Mia Farrow in Rosemary's Baby.
After Satan kicked her to the curb? Get real, dude.
What, no love for the Bionic Woman? You guys suck.
Steve Reeves in Hercules Unchained, Gordon Scott in Hercules vs. Moloch, Alan Steele in Hercules Against the Moon Men, and Reg Park in Hercules in the Haunted World.
And you're sitting there like Peter Lupus never made Hercules and the Tyrants of Babylon.
Has nobody seen Mickey Hargitay in Hercules vs. the Hydra? Seriously.
Maurizio Merle in Menaja, A Man Called Blade. Terrence Hill in God Forgives, I Don't. Johnny Garco in Sartana, The Gravedigger. Franco Nero in Kioma.
I can't believe you're leaving out Giuliano Gemma.
Maybe Return of Ringo, but he's too pretty in a sky full of stars for a roof.
So, are you going to get back in this or not, Django?
One day.
One day. Cool.
Hey, it's Woody. Just checking in with my official hat on.
Hey, Woody. I'm just typing up some notes right now. Obviously, I can't get into a lot of it. It's pretty slow going. Few are coming in. I'm having more luck getting a parent support group together for the missing kids. Some of them have moved on, but a lot of family members are here still.
Well, the town appreciates that, but those parents ain't the ones wandering the back streets and popping up places. I mean, everybody knows Jill and her troubles, but she might get accidentally shot by somebody.
Well, if it helps, she's spending a lot more time here lately.
Oh, well.
Yeah, well, that's good then. But, is there anything you can tell me that might help things? I mean, anything at all.
Well, apparently there was an old TV down there in the crawl space. Shank ran a cable from the room above, and he played DVDs at certain times. Woody?
Kitty? I, hope to God to never talk about this, but,
I spent some time in that crawl space, and there ain't no TV down there.
You two gonna have kids?
I don't know. We haven't really thought about it. We haven't been married that long.
So they'll be going to our old school.
I suppose so.
It was good for us back then. I just wonder sometimes if there would have been anything around here for Andy. Guess I'll never know. Hell, living half of his time in Indianapolis with his mom. Of course, maybe she would have stayed.
We're here to talk about what is, not what might have been.
What is? There was an old song, The Night Has 1,000 Eyes, before your time. My mom, she loved her some Bobby V. There's a lot of real in that. The stars look down on us. They don't care about us. The world doesn't care about us. Don't you think that's already been proven?
Might need your help with something.
Okay.
Jill McBain.
I am not sure you're out of that tree. You're gonna have to deal with that shit on your own.
This is confidential. Jill has mostly been telling me about movies that she watched when she was trapped down there in the crawl space. She said there was a television down there.
Okay.
Well, I talked to the town marshal, and he told me there was no television in the crawl space.
What does that have to do with me?
She also told me about a Tom Cruise movie that she saw.
Yeah, which one?
One I can't find anything about online, not in IMDb, nothing.
Huh.
I think that in telling me these stories, there's something about what happened to her down there that she's trying to convey.
You think?
I'm thinking about asking her to write this down in script format, and I was wondering if you could give her some pointers.
Pointers how?
Just show her how to write a script, how to convey the story.
I'm way too busy for that. I'm getting called for work.
Really, Johnny?
Really what?
Really, Saxon is calling you up every day with more screenplay work for you to work on?
Yes. I know it's hard to believe, but you know, I have my people in LA calling me back for work. Yeah, but it's real.
We made this decision together.
We had to make this decision. And I'm going to meetings. How about this? I'll give you some of my scripts. You can read them and see how it's done, okay? That's how I learned. I went to the college library and I checked out Soderbergh and Tolkien and Goldman and Lee.
Can she borrow your laptop?
So forget about Sorority Graveyard. The franchise is anyway.
Look, don't worry about it. I got a little work, okay?
You're surrounded by cornfields. Go with that. People are scared of that.
Honestly, all I've seen is soybean fields so far. At least, that's what my wife says they are.
Nobody's scared of children of the soybeans. Just saying.
Look, don't worry about it. I'm working, okay?
Did you bring Django with you?
Oh, nice to see you use the too. No, I don't keep her on a leash.
Don't be an
Sorry, I wasn't thinking. All right, so where were we? We were on that mountain pass last time. We came across that band of ice dwarves. Was it ice elves or ice dwarves?
So you haven't seen Django the Bastard?
No, not since my wife gave her like a writing assignment. She's a therapist.
Kitty's your wife?
Don't sound so shocked, dude. Anyways, I thought it was characters only in here.
You don't know Jill. All you know about her is what you've seen since you got here. You don't know who she really is.
Yeah, who's that?
Well, she was huge in fan fiction, and she wrote a pretty cool spaghetti western blog. That's how we knew she didn't run away when everybody said she did. She wouldn't have run away from that.
Fan fiction?
Yeah. She wrote a slash fiction called D/S. But she wrote it under the pen name Slade.
Wait a second. She wrote D/S?
That's right. Jill wrote the Django and Sardana slash fiction. It got a lot of attention.
Yeah, I think I heard of that. Didn't she also write the viral thing about Klaus Kinski?
5 times Klaus Kinski, DGAF, but should've. That's right.
Yeah, like when Lee Van Cleef scratched a match off of him and for a few dollars more.
You gotta leave that rookie out of here. More like the time he wore that crazy hat in The Last of the Renegades.
When he played Hot Dead in I Am Sartana, Your Angel of Death.
Loco in the Great Silence.
Yeah, like I've heard of that, and maybe that fan fiction shit means something out here, but I don't know, back in LA it's kind of a joke.
What the f*** did you ever do?
Okay. Well, now that we're using our real names and shit, I'm Johnny Swan. I know you guys have seen a few of my movies. You probably even jerked off to them too. I wrote Butcher Birthday Part 4, Sorority Graveyard Part 2, also wrote Resting Bitch Face Massacre Part 2.
Part 4 and Part 2. Wow. And you're looking down on slash fiction? Whatever, dude.
Whatever yourself. You know, like, I actually got paid to write that shit. You know, I wasn't sitting here typing out like gay spaghetti western porn shit for free. We're gonna roll some dice in this or what?
So you probably had to suck some serious balls to get those writing jobs. I mean, writing sequels that suck at the dry teat and making movies that sucked ass. So, congratulations. You won the suckage hat trick. It's got to be hard to do, even in Hollywood.
I can't believe I'm in the ass end of nowhere with you playing this stupid game. This is pathetic. You guys are pathetic.
If you walk out that door, we will not try to save your soul in a jewel. We will not try to save you.
You think I need to be rescued by you? What am I doing? Come on.
That's weird, but I'm looking right at it.
Did you read it?
Well, I just got it. I'm gonna ask Johnny to read it.
You're gonna ask him to get in on this?
He's my husband.
Well, anyway, about this other thing. I did some research, and I'm not saying I went to the New York Library Archives or anything. I just got on Google, but there's a lot of serial killer pairs in history, and their MOs are all over the place. But look, we're talking about a town of maybe a few hundred people. What are the odds that there would be two sick people like that? And not just that, but two sick people that find each other.
Crazy when you back.
Femi, let me call you later. She's not a crazy.
Well, maybe not crazy. She's a. Remember, she tried to get you to boot me to the curb from the jump.
Did everything go okay in group?
Yeah, it was fine.
Would you have time to take a look at this tonight?
What's that?
It's Jill's script.
She's done? Well, she's been holed up under a bush for a couple days and she's done? Well, answers that.
Answers what?
No, some of the guys in the group are asking about her.
Some of the guys in group know her?
Yeah, well, like you said, everyone knows everybody.
Well, can you look at it?
Seriously, I got time to look at that? I got a lot of work piling up.
As a favor to me.
Seriously, I gotta read some amateur fanfiction shit? You can't just read between the lines and figure out where it says being kept in a hole in the ground sucks?
Who said anything about fan fiction? Johnny.
No, you're right. This script doesn't exist anywhere. This chick, this crazy chick, wrote this amazing Mission Impossible movie, even better than the last one. There's no way she even saw the last one because she was under the floorboards or whatever when the last one came out.
Where have you been going?
What do you think, a strip club? A strip club in a tent beyond the VFD? No. You do not get to psychoanalyze me.
No, no, you don't get to psychoanalyze me. You know why? Because you were my therapist, and then we started
Oh, is that what you call it?
That's what it was. That's why we had to move back here. So you could start your little practice over, and I could be your good little husband, and not some cokehead you decide to bang after a session.
No. We moved back here because you, some actress on one of your movie sets.
That was before I was sober.
It doesn't matter. And I think you've been lying about going to group.
Group. I haven't been going to group. I've been going to a group.
A group. What do you mean by a group?
Yeah, a gaming group, okay? Guys playing Outcast swords.
Didn't you used to do that back in college?
Yeah, okay, I went on the wrong night the first time, okay? But those guys helped me, okay? Those guys helped me quite a bit. And look, you have nothing to worry about. The hardest thing those guys ever tried was Flintstones vitamins.
So you have been lying.
Look, I don't think I'm going back there anymore, okay? I'll start going to NA groups. I just went on the wrong night the first time, okay? And I'm not the only one who's been lying here.
Oh, how have I been lying?
Why did we move back here? Why? After your dad died, we could have just sold the house from LA.
We moved back here to help those families.
You know, your dad couldn't even get you to come back for Christmas. You know, I think you want to land yourself a little book deal and then just boomerang yourself back to LA once everyone forgot about what happened. You know Femi will let you back to the practice. You always said you wanted to shake the dust off this town off your shoes.
That is not true. Oh, okay, maybe about this town, but some time away definitely changed my mind on that.
The rest of it's true too, believe me.
There's about 5 or 6 Lifetime movies out there waiting.
Those are families of the victims and people I knew.
Whatever, maybe you should do it before someone else does.
No, these are my people.
When did you get such a rosy-eyed view of this place? Have you seen downtown? What passes for downtown? Wait, you think you're just gonna lead to some kind of promised land or something? The 2 Tinies and Woody and everyone else with Kitty at the front of the line? Let me tell you something, this town is nowhere, it is nothing!
Your brother in St. Louis.
Well, now we're gonna bring that up?
We had a bunch of our stuff shipped over to him, and we were gonna get some trucks and go over there and pick it up.
I'm kind of busy right now. I don't have time for that.
I'm gonna do it. Call him and tell him I'm gonna be there in 2 or 3 days.
Call me yourself. What, you're just gonna strand me here?
When I get back, we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do next.
Hello?
Well, you're not taking my calls now, Sax. I've only been gone a couple weeks.
I'm at lunch with some people. It took my assistant a minute to find me.
All right, look. Can you get me in front of Tom Cruise?
I don't think I can get you in front of Tom Arnold.
Dude, don't be a Who can you get me in front of?
What's this all about?
I got something to pitch. So I'm ready. What?
Who are you talking to?
Who am I talking to? I'm talking to my agent. That's what you wanted me doing, right? Working, being sober. Damn it, I'm talking to my agent! Is that my bag or yours?
It's mine. I will tell your brother he said hello.
Do what you want.
It's early there.
Even earlier there, sorry.
It's what I'm here for.
You guys win last night?
Yep.
Cool. I'm lost, man. No, I mean, I'm literally lost. Like, I don't know where I am. I'm on a country road somewhere. But I'm also, you know, the other kind of lost.
You using?
No, man, I don't even know where to get anything. I'd smoke a corn husk right now if I could. All I'm seeing around here is soybean fields. At least that's what my wife says they are. Seriously, I don't even know what you use soybeans for real.
Made a lot of big changes in your life right now.
You think?
A lot of big changes people think about using. So if you start using again, what's going to happen? What's the bottom?
That old loser.
Howdy, Kitty.
Oh, Woody.
Hey, I was just wondering, you got anything new about Jill?
Oh, thank you for asking. I don't, unfortunately.
Oh, well, you know, is she doing any better? I was talking to some of her old neighbors, and they're feeding her out the back door like a barn cat.
Well, she started writing.
Writing? Well, that's interesting. What's she writing about?
Well, it's confidential, so I can't tell you.
Oh, I understand. But I sure would like to see that, if it would help things out.
Well, I really can't.
Say, I can take it over to the FBI guys for you. Yeah, that would be no trouble at all.
You know it doesn't work like that, Woody. But hey, listen, I've actually got to run out. I've actually got to leave for just a couple days. I'm going to St. Louis.
Oh.
Do you think you could just kind of keep an eye on the house? Just every so often. Just check on things.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure Johnny's okay, because he and I have been, you know.
Oh, yes.
We'll talk more about this when I get back, okay? Thank you. And sorry.
Yeah. I'm sorry, too.
Oh, hey, Woody. I got something for Johnny. Is he here? Or Kitty? I'll just leave it in the mailbox.
I gotta get back on top of my game. I gotta be who Kristen wants. Gotta go, man. Hey, man. Mind getting anywhere close to home?
Walk straight down this road. Next left. Walk a bit longer. Look left. The Auger place is right there.
The what?
Kitty's family's place. Your new home.
I mean, how do you know all this?
Counting. It's laid out in squares.
Squares. That doesn't sound good. Was that your engine? You got another tiny to look at that? Maybe a shorty or a red? What do you call your mechanics out here? Oh, okay. All right. That's fine. That's totally cool. You know. Don't worry about it. You know, it's just Hey, Jill, didn't Kristen call and cancel? She's out of town. What am I thinking? She need like a tin can on a string or something. Do you want something to eat? So I can fry eggs and grill burgers. That's pretty much it. Cool. Because no pizza delivery, am I right? So this Tom Cruise movie, hey, it wasn't bad.
I saw it several times.
You see anything else while you were? No westerns though. No, not much of a market for westerns.
No. No westerns. Only Grandpa Lee and I watch westerns.
Cool, no westerns.
Only when things were good. That's when we watched westerns.
So I don't see anything with I don't know, with Dean Cain in it, or maybe I don't know, one of the Baldwin brothers. Maybe someone who used to be on Baywatch. Maybe something that was on the Sci-Fi Channel, or I don't know, maybe something you saw from the dollar bin.
Sure.
You could tell me, you know, if you felt like it. Do you want some coffee, or you know, I can make some tea, or?
It started. Somebody jumped out of an airplane.
Fade in, wide open sky. All right, who is this dude?
We can't see. He's wearing a mask. Black jumpsuit, white stripe on the sleeve.
Ski mask, or no? That's fine. It's not.
He's in a free fall. Another man jumps out after him. Red jumpsuit, flames on the sleeves. He's trying to catch the first guy.
The music swells up and under. You ready, Jill? It's been 2 long years, but we finally get to see a movie you wrote. It's Indianapolis and ain't LA, but hey, you know, at least we don't have to fight the lines to see it. It's all you, Jill.
Are we really here?
Okay, so who's saying that? The guy with the flames on his suit?
Did I really get out?
Yeah, Jill, we're fine. We're just finishing up a script, you know, for your therapy. And we're just trying to help Kristen out. We're, I don't know, 20 or 30 pages in.
But how do I know this is real?
Oh.
I was once invited to a big fan fiction convention at a hotel, at Slade.
Yeah, that Slade stuff is pretty cool.
There was a big white conference room, white furniture, white frame paintings. That's where we signed autographs. At one end, there was a white stone fireplace and a white painted mantel with books on it with white spines, and a bookcase with books with white spines on it too.
Yeah, sounds cool. Sounds very retro.
And I just kept thinking to myself, someone who worked at the hotel had to go out to a used bookstore or Goodwill or something and buy all those books. It didn't matter about the titles, just the color of the spines.
Okay.
No one even cared about the titles. Who wrote them?
Yeah, I mean, writing is tough. I mean, it's a hard life.
What about when you belong to a message board and for login security they tell you to click on all the pictures of a storefront or a road sign, and they're in all these different languages from all around the world?
I mean, somebody just download those pictures off the internet.
Yes, but somebody had to actually go out and take all those pictures. And who takes pictures of road signs?
They just sent an intern out when they got done making coffee. You say you want a coffee?
Yes, someone took all those throwaway pictures, throwaway things. Don't you see, Johnny? Don't you see how lonely the world is?
So, I think we might be a little stuck here. What I like to do when I get stuck is just print out what we've got, just do a cold read, just hear how it sounds. Okay. I'm sending the pages to the printer. It's in Kristen's room. Let me just go get those. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay, we don't have to do like the guy girl parts. We can just, read every other line if you want to. It's fine.
Johnny is sitting at the laptop, looking at her expectantly. Johnny, it's all you, Jill.
No, see, that's not...
Jill takes in her surroundings. Jill, are we really here? That's it, isn't it? I never really escaped. This is all just another movie.
Jill.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, shit.
I just need to know what's real.
Hey, Jill? Jill! Hey, Jill! Listen to me, okay? It's real. It's all real, okay? Everything is real! Yeah, Duke? Yeah, it's Johnny. Blast, okay? Look, I think I need your help, okay?
Yeah?
It's Django. It's Jill.
The f you do to her, you creep?
No, dude, I didn't do anything, okay? She locked herself in the bathroom of her house, okay? I'm afraid she's gonna, hurt herself. I was wondering if you could...
What, talk to her?
Yes, talk to her.
Like what? Like I'm her dungeon master? Is that why you called you?
No, dude, like a friend, what the...
I'll talk to her. Don't be such an asshole. It's Django. It's Jill. But,
What?
Well, does this have something to do with what Woody was doing over at your house today?
What?
I was there. I came to give you your character sheet.
No, dude, what the f***? Throw that in the garbage.
Hey, I put it in your mailbox. Shit, man. But Woody was there. He was in the driveway. He was acting weird. He just put something in the trunk. I never seen him act like that.
Like what?
Hey, like I don't know. I'm not in the Newsboy Legion. What the I don't know what he was doing there. Weren't you there? Go ask Kitty.
I don't think Woody was here. And Kristen, she left town this morning.
Hey, put Django on the phone. I don't need to hear the rest of your bull. Put Django.
It's okay. I remember now. It was Woody that kept me there. And I think he has Kitty.
It ain't much. But the last place is kind of hard to get to right now. Mom's buried in the opposite corner, but she ain't smelled bad for quite a while now. I don't never want to hurt you again, but I gotta figure this all out. I can't have Jilly remembering too much. Then I'll have to come up with a story. Maybe she goes crazy, kills you and your husband, and then kills herself. Or maybe she just kills herself, you run off, you and your husband, you're on the rocks anyway. Anybody can see that. Bonus, I can pin it all on him, and you can stay, and we could be friends for a long time. Everybody just thinks I'm good old Woody. Main job is to make sure the kids ain't drinking behind the gym at the high school dance. But hell, I busted Carl Schenk a year or two after he took his first boy. You see, me and Carl made a deal. He could keep hunting his boys, but I weren't into that. So I told him to catch me a girl, somebody I could have for myself, and I could come and get off the mantle whenever I needed. Also, I told him to leave the white boys alone and move on to the Mexicans. Nobody misses Mexicans or weird girls.
Shouldn't we call the cops?
What cops?
Shank's house is calling with FBI, right?
And tell them what?
He says his mom doesn't get out much. He didn't say anything about a dad.
His mom was the town whore. He didn't know his dad.
I gotta make a decision about what to do. But we got to get to know each other better first, to see if we're compatible for the long term. Jilly's my second girl. My first one was a hitchhiker on Highway 70. Hitchhiker. She should have known that was dangerous in this day and age. I used her up too quick. But I do visit her grave. I got pictures of her grave on my phone if you want to see. It's out in the woods, and you can't really tell what it is, but I know it. She knows it too. Mom found out, but that's a story for another day, as folks say. I know Woody says he never wants to hurt you again. But Woody's just a mask. This here is my real face. My dad gave me this. My real dad. In a dream. I gotta mark you with it. Then we'll know.
You don't have to do this.
Don't talk too much.
You killed Carl Schenk. The world needs to know how smart you are.
The world already knows it. I've been on cable TV.
But you found him before anybody else did. Before Jill.
Well, it was good police work.
You are a real policeman.
The only bad thing was I had to go and shoot him after he let Jilly escape. He would have gone to the other cops. He would have folded.
He wasn't strong. Not like you.
It's not like I liked him or anything. It was just business. It was just a business arrangement.
That makes sense. You weren't like him.
You won't mind the knife compared to other things after a while. My real dad will tell me what to write. I done a poem on Jilly. She ever show you?
No, she didn't.
It was on her back.
She never showed me. What did it say?
Well, it's private.
Johnny!
Howdy, Jilly.
Don't let them give me anything.
I can take you back, Jilly. I have to kill these two, but you and I can pick up where we left off. Not exactly because of trust, but we can still pick up and you can live. Then we're in it together. You don't want to shoot me. I'm one of your only friends.
Jill, no, you don't have to do this!
They're calling him the Crawlspace Killer. He's known as Marshall Arlo Wooden, and his murders include his mother, Doris Wooden, a runaway, Marie Castle, and perhaps many others. Marshall Wooden is known locally as Woody, but he may go down in history as being known as the accomplice to child murderer Carl Anton Schenk. Schenk's crimes are still yet to be uncovered in the farm fields of this rural Indiana town. Wooden eludes capture after being wounded.
You can come eat in the house if you want.
I know. I will.
Well, the garage is attached to the kitchen, so that's a start. Well, just give me a holler whenever you're finished, okay? You did hit him. He was injured. He couldn't have gotten really far. Somebody is gonna find him wherever he went to ground.
Somebody will. Someday.
You're safe, Jill.